Another one has dropped on our desk. This one is called Slap Me, Brain Reset Me. Let us go to the beginning of the story. For those who do not know, there is a lady called Funsho Ashiwaju. She is the estranged wife of Nollywood movie marketer Kazim Adeoti. I'm sure you are beginning to go back for those who have forgotten. She alleged that her husband has been having sexual relationship with actress Mercy AIGBE, who somehow eventually ended up becoming wife. Now, you see, it is not everybody, even though your religion permits it, that wants to be second wife. Islam permits second wife. Present day Christianity does not permit second wife. Judaism permits multiple women. Now, there is this challenge called 12 years ago challenge. This 12 years ago challenge is father, mother, and their children posting pictures of themselves 12 years ago. How was the family like? What do they look like? You see, when they say shut up, this is what they say: shut it and zip it. She posted a picture, and that picture blew social media. When I say blew social media, I'm talking about the fans of Mercy AIGBE. When they saw this picture, they say, wow, this looked like military general, major, and the rest of the battalion. They said, so how then did you this sergeant, corporal, how did you sneak your way into the life of Kazim Adeoti? Now, the mother of four stated that she was friends with Mercy AIGBE, but that Mercy AIGBE repaid their friendship by sneaking into the bed of her soon-to-be ex-husband, meaning they are still processing the legal aspect of it, cut off this and that, settlement here and there. Like seriously? Now, Mercy AIGBE said something. She said, you know what, Funsho Ashiwaju, please don't take this thing hard. Don't take it too hard. I don't mind. I am happy to be a second wife. I am happy. And this is what it should be. And you know, Kazim came out and said, my first wife is pleased with the arrangement. But no, Funsho said, let's get the record straight here. This interview recently going around of my soon-to-be ex-husband is one of his numerous lies. I want you all to know that in contrast to what Mr. Adeoti said, I, Ashiwaju, number one, the queen, I did not and will never settle to have a second wife in my marriage to him. Kazim, you should stop painting a perfect picture of a marriage you clearly do not have with me. Funsho Ashiwaju. You and your side end can continue with whatever it is you are doing, but never, ever in your life come out on social media degrading me or my children with your demeaning and childish attitude. I will not stoop to your level of rubbish and stupidity. How strong, how direct can this be? She said that you, Mercy, you have been sleeping with Kazim since your son was 5 months old. No, I want you to get the picture of the whole thing. Meaning, this Mercy AIGBE was still with her husband. In fact, they took pictures. In fact, let me even burst your bubble. You see, when Ashiwaju, I'm not talking of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. I'm not talking of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. I'm talking of Funsho. When she had a birthday, she wanted to celebrate birthday for her husband. So she invited certain people. Since her husband is in the movie industry, not as an actor, a marketer, she invited Mercy AIGBE and her husband. She did not know that she was calling in the snake into her family. She did not know that Mercy and her husband were already hiding themselves, plotting how to shift each other's pants. You see, in life, you have to be very careful. Anyway, let us go back to this picture that you are looking at. You see, I want you to look at that picture yourself and say exactly what you see. And let us compare it side by side with the Valentine picture that Mercy AIGBE and Kazim posted. Like, let us do pepper them. Let us put them side by side and tell me which of them holds water. Which of them is substantial? Which of them heavy? Which of it? Which of them? Now, we do not know at all what went wrong between Kazim and Funsho. We are not in that position to say this is what happened. This is how he should have lived his life. No, we cannot. We are not in that position. We do not have the right, because there are men who need to have extras. But then you need to discuss with your spouse before you get into the marriage, so it won't be like something that just came up on them. But in the case of private, Adeoti, Kazim and wife, we do not know what was wrong in their marriage. Because at the end of the day, the woman will ask herself, what was I lacking in? Is it that he wanted a woman who is not that strict? Because people are saying that Funsho looks like a strict woman. A woman who will not want to do some extra things, and maybe Mercy, due to the craft that she's into and the kind of personality she has, maybe she's that kind of woman who will give him that extra pleasure in a certain way and behave in a certain manner. And this is what he is looking for. But when something is not in the character of a human being, and you are telling the person to kind of flow with, what you want, and the person cannot, probably the person does it once and the person is like, look, I'm not a prostitute. Why are you telling me to bend like this? Why are you telling me to stand up? Why are you, this dress that I wore, what is wrong with it? Or your husband is like, this hair that you are making that looks like Ojuju masquerade. Now, wow, you don't used to see other people. These are subtle signs that you need to rearrange yourself. Your purpose, apart from looking good to feel good, is to also make sure that your husband, your partner, has his eyes on you. It's very important. Very, very important. Very, very important. This is more or less like, like marriage counseling that you are receiving for free. Very important that you take note of those things. Now, I'm not trying to tell you that you should not begin to dress in one way that your wife wants because her ex used to dress that way and he wants you to be dressing that way. No, do not become someone else. Do not get in someone else's shadow. Create your own pathway, but make sure that there are certain things that you can accept for each other. Like, okay, you know what? I'm going to color my hair this way. I'm going to make it look this way. I'm going to be this. I'm going to be that. This is very important. When I say very important, they are extremely important. So we cannot actually say what happened or did not happen, or what it is that should have not happened that brought about this marriage breakup. We do not know. But what we know is that merciless Mercy, that is what she's called, sneaked in and she broke the friendship, the trust of the woman who invited her. You see, I'm not saying that you cannot do things, but there are certain things that you say, no, I will look for my own somewhere else. I'm not going to look for it inside. Imagine you have a friend who invited you to his home for, a get together or whatever it is, and you accepted this invitation. You got into the house. This are husband and wife. You sat down, you ate, you relaxed, you chopped, you danced, you did everything. And after like 1 month, the woman sees you with her husband. What kind of nonsense is this one? Anyway, social media is buzzing right now. People are trying to balance it up. They are on the DM. They are also on the comment section of Mercy AIGBE. And of course, of Funsho Asiwaju, where they are dropping, bombshell. They are asking Mercy to join the challenge. Show us 12 years ago. Of course, she definitely has her own 12 years ago. And they're like, how? Come on, let us look at this picture. Let us check it out. Let us balance it up. Which of this picture looks real? Although they say picture says 1,000 words or millions of words and has trillions of meaning. But then, looking at both of this picture, it doesn't mean that Mercy, that has returned from, whatever pathway she is, she has returned back to some other pathway. What I mean is that she has changed. That's just what I'm saying in a nutshell. She said she's now going to be called a Muslim name. And, it doesn't mean that accepting what Adeoti wants, Kazeem, does not mean that this relationship or marriage will last forever. The same way the first marriage broke. And the same way we are looking at that picture, everything looks like, wow, look at the family. And it broke. Doesn't mean that what you see superficially, it doesn't mean that this is what lies inside deep. And, times change. They say change is the only constant thing. The only thing that we hope for and we wish to work towards and pray for is that we do not change into nonsense, change into rubbish, change into bad thing. What are your thoughts about these pictures? Like and share. Are you also dropping your own 12 years challenge? If you want, email this channel. Yes, and we can help you upload it if you want. Like and share this video. Subscribe to this channel if you're new here. See you in the next update.